Hi viewers, this is Satish. Today we are discussing about the topic related to the controlling and coordination. Okay, let us see what is controlling. So, controlling is a process of monitoring performance and taking action to achieve desired results. It means if a company wants to achieve the target or if a company wants to reach the goals, in order to maintain the control related to the employees and employers, it sees to them that the right things happen in right place and at the right time. Done well, it ensures that the overall directions of individuals and groups are consistent with short and long-range plans of the organization. It helps to ensure that objectives and accomplishments are consistent with another throughout an organization. It helps to maintain compliance with essential organizational rules and policies. So, here, already we discussed, controlling is the process of monitoring performance and taking action to achieve desired results. So, controlling means monitoring performance, that is, observing the performance of the employees in the organization. So, if the employee has to does not maintain the performance, the company has to motivate the employees and take the action for necessary steps in order to decide the profits or in order to decide the organizational goals. So let us see what are the qualities of an effective control system. That is, first one is accuracy, timeliness, economy, flexibility, acceptability, integrity, strategic placement, corrective actions, emphasis of exception. Let us see point wise we will explain or point wise we will discuss the quality of an effective control system. The first one is accuracy. Accuracy means accurate information is essential for an effective managerial decisions. Inaccurate controls will deliver management efforts and energies and problems that do not exist or have a low priority and fail to alert managers to serious problems that could require attention. The second one is timeliness. If information about the problems does not reach the management in a timely manner, then such information may become useless and damage may occur. The next one is flexibility. Flexibility means technological changes occur very fast. A rigid control system will not be suitable for a changing environment. An effective control system is one that can be updated quickly as the need arises. The next one is acceptability. A control system that is difficult to understand can ensure unnecessary mistakes. Here, ensure unnecessary mistakes means identifying lot of mistakes occurred in the organization and frustration to the workers. The employees must agree that such controls are necessary and do not have any negative efforts on their efforts to achieve their personal as well as organizational goals. The next one is integration. When the controls are consistent with corporate values and culture, they work in harmony with organizational policies and hence are easier to enforce. These controls become an integrated part of organizational environment and has become an effective. The next one is economic feasibility. The cost of control system must be balanced against its benefits. The system must be economically feasible and reasonable to operate. The next one is strategic placement. Effective controls should be placed on emphasized research, critical and strategic control points, where failures cannot be tolerated and where time and money cost are faced as the greatest. The next one is corrective action. An effective control system not only checks for it and identifies the deviation, but also it is a program to suggest the solutions to correct such deviation. The next one is emphasis on exception. Only important deviations are brought to the attention of management. In other words, the management does not have to bother with activities that are running smoothly and will ensure that managerial attention is directed towards error and not towards conformity. control process. The control process regarding of let us see what is controlling. The process of measuring performance and taking action to ensure desired results as a positive and necessary role in the management process. That is, every employee must have to work the positive environment and friendly nature in the organization process. Ensure that the right things happen in the right way at the right time. Organizational learning and after session review. So let us see what are the steps involved in the controlling process. The first step is establishment of objectives and standards. The second step is measuring actual performance. The third step is compare results with objectives and standards. And the step fourth is taking corrective action as needed. So let us explain as a stepwise in a controlling process. Step 1. Establishing objectives and standards output. So that is establishing objectives and standards are nothing but output standards. In output standards are nothing but measuring the performance results in terms of quality, quantity, cost, or time. That is measuring the employee's performance results in terms of how much they work. That is every day they have to work with some of the different standards. That is the cost and let us see what are input standards. Measuring the efforts in terms of amount of work expended in cost performance. That is how much amount of time is they have to spend in a particular organization in a particular day. Let us see the step 2. Measuring actual performance. Goal is accurate measurement of actual performance results and other performance numbers. And next one is must identify the significant differences between actual results and organizational plan. Effective control requires the measurement. The next step is comparing the results with objectives and the standards. That is, need for action reflects the difference between the desired performance and actual performance. Comparison methods. The comparison methods are nothing but historical comparison, relative comparison, and engineering comparison. And the step 4 is taking corrective action. That is, taking action when a discrepancy exists between the desired and actual performance. Suppose if an employee has to reach a particular target, if he does not reach a particular target, the employer must have to take the necessary steps in order to reach the objectives. That is called taking corrective action. That is management by exception. Giving attention to the situation showing the greatest need for an action. Types of exceptions. The first one is problem situation, that is below standard, and the second one is opportunity situation, that is above standard. Okay, let us see what are controlling techniques. The first one is traditional methods and the second one is modern methods. The first one, traditional control techniques. The first one is statistical data. That is, statistical analysis involves collecting and scrutinizing every data sample in set of items from which samples can be drawn. A sample is a statistics in a representative selection of drawn from a total population. Information is presented in the form of tables, graphs, charts. It facilitates comparison of performance with standards, right, and with previous years of performance. Here, the statistical analysis is nothing but the company has to explain the overall objectives of the organization to the employees by showing their graphs, charts, and diagrammatic presentation. In order to, it is very easy to understand the employees to identify the work and to perform the work easily in the organization for achieving the objectives of the organization. The next one is break-even point analysis. A break-even point analysis is an analysis to determine the point at which revenue received equals the cost associated with receiving the revenue. Here, the break-even point analysis calculates what is the margin of safety that the amount revenues exceed the BEP. Here break-even point means suppose if an organization has to produce 1,000 units of finished goods in a particular day, that is, they have to sell 1,000 units of products in a monthly wise or yearly wise. That should be a break-even point. Here break-even point means simply we have to say that no profit and no loss. The next point is operational audit. Operational auditing is a drug tag or modest sense. Is the regular and independent appraisal by the staff or internal auditors of the accounting, financial, and other operations of a business. The third point of the traditional controlling techniques is personal observation. That is, manager has to collect first-hand information about the performance of the employees. It also creates physiological pressure on the employees to improve their performance as they are aware that they are being observed personally by the manager. However, this technique is not effectively used in all kinds of jobs. It is very time consuming. Real personal observation means the management must have to collect the first-hand information from the work done by the employees in the organization. Based on the first-hand information, they have to identify the performance of the employees. Then only they have to take necessary steps in order to control the employees' performance. The next step is budgetary control. Budgetary control refers to how will managers utilize the budgets to monitor and control the cost and operation in a given or accounting period. That is called the traditional control techniques. In a budgetary control, let us see, there are some of the different types of classification of budgets are there. That is time period. Time period may be related to the whether it is a short term period or it is a long term period. Here, short term budget means they have to prepare the below 3 years. That is 0 to 3 years is a short term budget. That is more than 3 years is related to the long term budget. The next one is conditioning. Conditioning is two types. That is basic budget and current budget. Here, basic budget means nothing but estimation of budget for future proceedings. And current budget, the next one is a capacity. Capacity is a two types: fixed budget and flexible budget. Fixed means some of the items are to be fixed in a particular items. That is, for example, rent on the factory. It should be a fixed budget. Whereas the flexible budget is, for example, we have to take the flexible budget is maintenance charges. If a company wants to produce a particular product, there should be a maintenance cost. If a company does not produce a particular product, there should be no flexible budget. The next one is coverage. That is functional budget and master budget. So some of the modern techniques related to the controlling techniques. The first one is return on investment, second one is ratio analysis, and third one is responsibility accounting, fourth one is management audit, and fifth one is guidance review, and finally the sixth one is management information system. First one, return on investment. Return on investment is very useful technique for determining whether the capital invested in business has been effectively used or not, generating a reasonable amount of return. Here, in simply we have to say that return on investment means if a company wants to invest a particular activity, that is in the organization, it acts as an effective control device in measuring and comparing the performance of departments. The next one is ratio analysis. Ratio analysis is a technique of analyzing financial statements of a business or by computing the different ratios. There are different types of ratios or that is liquidity ratio. Liquidity ratio are calculated to know short-term financial positioning of business and its ability to pay short-term liabilities includes current and quick ratios. Current ratio is equal to the formula for the current ratio is current assets divided by current liabilities, and the formula for the quick ratio is cash plus bills receivable, and the second ratio is solvency ratio. Solvency ratios are calculated to know long-term solvency of business and its ability to pay its long-term debts. It includes debt equity ratio, proprietary ratio, interest coverage ratio, etc. Debt equity is equal to debt by equity shareholders fund, or proprietary ratio is equal to shareholders fund by total assets. The third ratio is profitability ratio. Profitability ratio like gross profit ratio, net profit ratio, and operating ratio, etc. The formula for the gross profit ratio is gross profit by net sales into 100, and the formula for the net profit ratio is net profit by net sales into 100. The next ratio is turnover ratios. There are various turnover ratios helping to know whether the resources are effectively used for increasing the efficiency of operations of business or not. Higher turnover indicates better utilization of resources, and lower turnover indicates that does not utilization of resources properly. Here, the formula for inventory turnover ratio is cost of goods sold by average stock. Next point is responsibility accounting. Under the system of accounting, various sections, departments, or regions of an organization are set up as responsibility centers. Each center has a head who is responsible for attaining the target of each center. There are various responsibility centers are as follows. The first one center is cost. That is, it is also known as expense center. Refers to a department of an organization whose manager is held responsible for the cost incurred in the center, but not the revenues for the example. Production department of an organization may be classified as cost center. Revenue center. Next one. The revenue center refers to a department which is responsible for generating revenues. For example, marketing department. The next center is profit. A profit center refers to a department whose manager is responsible for both cost and revenues. For example, repair and maintenance department. The next center is investment center. An investment center is responsible for profits as well as investment made in the form of assets. For judging the performance of investment center, return on investment ROI is calculated and compared with similar data for previous years for one's own center as well as other similar enterprises. It is also compared with the current data of competing enterprises. Next one is management audit. It is a process of judging the overall performance of organization. It aims at improving the efficiency and effectiveness of management and improving the future performance. There are some of the problems or following some of the advantages of management audit. The first audit is identifying the deficiencies in the performance of management functions. It helps in improving the coordination among the functions of various departments. It ensures required modification in existence of managerial policies and techniques according to the environmental changes. The continuous monitoring of the performance of management helps in improving the controlling the system. And let us see, the next step is the PET and CPM. Here the PET means Program Evaluation and Review Technique, and CPM is Critical Path Method. These are the two important techniques which is used in both planning and controlling of the organization and employees in the organization. In order to achieve the objectives, or in order to achieve the goals, or in order to make the profits in the organization. So let us see how these two techniques are used for the organization. These are the two techniques used for the organization to compare total expected and needed to complete the project and identify the bottleneck activities that have a critical effect the project completion date. Such techniques are mainly used in the like construction projects, aircraft manufacture, and shipbuilding, etc. The last one is management information system. It means a compute based on information system which provides the accurate, timely, and up-to-date information to the managers. That means by using of management information system, it gives the accurate information relating to the employees, what they are performing in the organization. Let us see. This is an important communication tool as well as important control technique. It provides timely information to the managers and can take appropriate corrective measures in case of deviation from the standards. So, in the next class, we will discuss the coordination and other activities related to the coordination. Thank you.